Good evening, folks. I'm going to discuss a few things about InstaCart and a little bit about Uber Eats and Grubhub. I did Grubhub last night to keep it active. I'm not ready to totally give it up. And I know if I skip a month, they're going to deactivate me or they put you on hold. So last night I did okay. I received a $15 order, 12, a 10, a 10. I squeezed in, I think, 6 or 7, something like that. So I'm keeping it active. Uber Eats, after an Instacart drop-off, they drove me down the street to Baskin and Robbins, and they didn't have an item, and Uber Eats could not get a hold of the customer, so they paid me $4 for at least going there. I was only down the block. It was 0.5 or 6 miles away. It happens. I did a few Uber Eats tonight because I'm not going to deliver at night the next few nights. So I sucked it up tonight, and I had a late start again because I am doing a lot of stuff online. However, I still got to earn that part-time income. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to share some tips with you. First, I'm going to share a funny story with you. Funny story. I have, oops. Oh gosh, I can't believe that went out. Hold on. I'll put this on. Sorry, that's so bright, but got to do it. I picked up a double Taco Bell. I put the drink in the back seat. I have a thing in the middle. I stopped short. I swear to God. The cup, I heard it, went boom. I'm like, oh my God, I got to pull over. I don't smell the sugar. Why don't I smell the sugar? I pull over. I get on a side block. I pull over. I swear to God, the cup flipped and landed like that on my umbrella. I should have taken a picture, but I didn't want to flip it over again. I'm like, oh my God, I held it and I went like this. That'll never happen again. Somebody gave me a break. Now I know, be very careful with the large cups, or any cups. I should put them in here. I have 3 holders right here, and I have 2 in the back. If you stop short, the cup was like this. I'm not making that up. That could never happen again. I should go play the lotto after that happening. And I was anticipating, you're smelling the sugar, the spilt drink. I'm sorry, I thought I saw somebody behind me for a moment. So I'm very grateful. I'm learning. It's going to get hotter out. I bought another one of these. I want to try this one. I'm keeping an eye out for ones that I can lay down on the bottom of my bags, my insulated bags, and stay cold a long time. I got this at ShopRite. I did a double full shop at ShopRite in Uniondale. This says keeps cooler content colder 2 times longer. So I'll give it a go if that's true. Here's another thing. A hard cooler. And right now I shopped a few things for myself, which is good to have a little cooler. This is a nice thing. It stays solid a long time. But if you keep it in a hard cooler, in between your shops, after you put I'll lay this on the bottom of the bag. I'll show you a picture in a moment. And I might as well show you now. And when I get into the car, I put it back into the cooler. So it stays longer. You see what I do? I put ice packs on the bottom of the bags. So when I'm shopping, and today I had to get ice. Well, imagine if it was really hot out. It's going to be 90 to 100 degrees soon. You still have to keep cold. See, I have a homemade one underneath the hummus there, and then I have a blue one there. Anything is better than nothing, but now I got to up the level of what I have. I was using what I had, and I thought putting them in here in between would keep them cold longer, more, they don't melt so fast. And I think it's working. I thought you would appreciate that tip. So I lay them on the bottom of the bags. Like today, I ended up taking a double full shot. Well, I was in the store for a while. I'm going to show you that in a moment. I need to get faster. But I wore a pair of shoes today that I will never wear again. And I've learned that I'm trying out different sneakers and different shoes. And those gel cushions that you buy in the store, the Dr. Scholl's, the work ones, they work. I won't work. I was very slow today because my bottom of my feet hurt so bad. But once I was there, I had to finish it. You got to have shockproof on those floors. I will never put myself in an uncomfortable situation like that ever again. Lesson learned. I got that double pay, paid just under $50. Yesterday, I received a $50 one, which was cool. I delivered to a senior citizen yesterday. They paid a $40 tip. And it wasn't a hard, it was an easier shop. I shopped at a Stop and Shop in East Meadow. And I delivered it to Merrick. It was mainly cleaning supplies and Bounty and tissues and toilet paper. It was bulky, but it wasn't heavy. It would have been more money, but they didn't have their cherry vanilla ice cream and they didn't want to refund. They didn't want to substitute. They wanted a refund if they didn't have the cherry vanilla ice cream. And I delivered to a handicapped person today. Not handicapped up here, but physically handicapped. Really appreciated it. 6 bottles of Diet Pepsi. And some food, yellow pepper and orange pepper, cucumber, some salad. Stuff like that. They really do appreciate the service. And the senior citizen was really hip. I mean, she had to be in her 90s. And she had an aide there, but she was young and hip. And she was to open the door. She said, "Thank you so much. Oh, we don't have to shop. That's great." You know, she was very appreciative. She gave a $40 tip. Now, I wonder if I could show you that. Just keep in mind that my miles are deductible. I drove very little miles today. I did do some deliveries afterwards, but for the Instacarts, all 3, I drove 12 miles. You know, that's a big difference in your earning money. But it took me too long to do the shops. Too long. I'm getting very comfortable with Instacart. I'm understanding it better. So let's see here. Let me go to the $. And I cashed out yesterday. Current week, we'll go here. Let's see here. Today's the 27th. Okay, I'll do yesterday. Yesterday I was pretty much cruising. 1 hour and 39 minutes. It was only one batch. This was the lady. This is a perfect example. 422. Full service order. It would have been 52 and change. They wanted 2 They wanted 2 gallons. Well, 2 Breyers, cherry vanillas. I guess they're gallons. I'm not sure. Ice cream. She gave me a 36 and 67 cent tip. It would have been more. See, 41.03 if they had the ice cream. Now let's see here. Order tip. The tip change, percentage of order total. Customer has 2 hours to decrease. I accepted the order at 4:22. I went to Stop and Shop. I was there at 4:39. I guess I didn't do so bad. That was a good example. I had good sneakers on yesterday. I drove it 3.1 miles away. And it took me 1 hour and 39 minutes from my acceptance. I guess that's how that works. My acceptance to delivering it. 1 hour and 40 minutes, we'll say, for $48.59. That's not bad. I had good sneakers on yesterday. I have these flat ones. A suggestion. Those Dr. Scholl's and the work gel, and buy your sneakers a half size larger and put them in. It makes that much of a difference. Now, since I've been wearing them, and then I wore these black ones again, they're too flat. Too flat for this kind of, for the food store floors. It hurt me too much. I would have did much better today. But that was a good example showing you yesterday. So I hope you found it interesting. These things, put them on the bottom of your insulated bags, because I was in the store a long time and it kept all the cold food from the bottom up. It does help, and summer's coming. And in between, put your ice stuff in a hard cooler, not just one of those little bags. It does make a difference. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Bye, everybody.